Okay, now on to the main reason that we got everybody excited about the call tonight. We have a new product announcement, but as always, I shouldn't say always, a lot of times happens, we've got good news and bad news. The bad news, although Randy and Kim told me don't call it bad news, but to me it was bad news. We've had to put a hold on Java Trim for one simple reason, and Randy touched on it earlier. We always, always, always want to have the very best we can possibly have. And when we find a great product, the first thing I look at is how can we make it better? This looks good. How can we make it better? And you know that that's true because just look at the Java Trim, the Primo Java. Look at the Vibrant. Those are products. I mean, we have coffee. A lot of people have coffee out there, and there are some people that have companies that have coffee that has other ingredients added to it. But we have organic coffee, this really high-quality Arabica, high-elevation grown coffee, and we have organic mangosteen, and not just one, but 4 different reishi mushrooms. Some call it Ganoderma. We're just at the top of the heap when it comes to healthy coffee. And with the Vibrant, when Randy first told me about this energy drink and he introduced me to this formulator, I said, well, you've got a great formula, but it could be better. And that's exactly what we did. And even the formulator had to admit it was better than what he originally had. And that original product was a blockbuster product. So we have had the same attitude towards Java Trim. I had put down a deposit, for those of you that don't know, on a coffee that had weight loss ingredients in it. And the more we tested it, the more we were disappointed. And we thought, okay, so we went to another supplier and we got samples. We tried it out, another big disappointment. And then we went to another supplier and we just couldn't come together on what we thought had to be an out-of-the-park home run. It just wasn't coming together. And so we're still in the testing stage. We're still doing research and development. We're still going to have Java Trim, but I just want you to know we're having to put it on hold as far as saying, okay, we're going to have it in a month, we're going to have it in 6 weeks or whatever. We can't set a time on it because if we do, we're going to feel pressure to rush through this thing, and we don't want to do that. There are a lot of coffees out there. We want to have Java Trim be the best weight management product that there is in terms of a functional beverage. In the meantime, I just couldn't rest until we had something to help people manage their weight. So here's the good news. Possibly later tonight, but certainly by morning, you're going to be able to get our new weight management product. It's in a capsule. It's called TrimUp. Possibly later tonight, we'll have it in the shopping cart, in the catalog. We won't have information on the website probably until later tomorrow. But this product, in our tests, in our preliminary tests, the people who have sampled it, every single one of them came back and said, I love it. Now, you don't have that happen very often, especially with a weight management product. Usually you'll have some people say, I like it. Some people say, well, I didn't really see any results from it, but it didn't make me sick. And then you have people say, it didn't do a thing for me. 100% of the people who have sampled this product, who weren't paid to give a review like they do on Amazon, where they give them free product and say, here, we'll give you this product if you'll give us a review. No, we said, look, we're trying to find out, is this product any good? All the ingredients, it's a proprietary formula, but all of the ingredients had good information behind them, And some of the ingredients you'll recognize when we get it on the website and in the shopping cart. But we don't know what it's going to actually do for people, real people who want to get a handle on their weight management, what it's going to do for people out there who are going to be customers. And I was shocked. We've had extraordinary reports of the scale changing in a positive direction. We've had extraordinary reports of people saying, gee, when I take this product, I'm really not hungry. Some people say they feel hungry, they sit down to eat, but they get full really quickly. The end result is that if you can have a product that can help you manage your appetite, something that can help you manage your blood sugar levels, something that can help you manage energy so that you're not tired, something that can make you feel good so you don't have that, gee, I feel depressed, I want some ice cream kind of attitude. All of that wrapped up into one. As I said, we're calling it TrimUp. And our slogan, unless we come up with something better, is going to be reveal the new you. Everybody has a new you inside. They just haven't been revealed yet. And we're going to help you reveal that new you. What better time to come out with a product that I believe is a bases-loaded, grand slam, out-of-the-park home run. I never expected to have every single person who tried it tell me the same thing. I love it. We have people that are making charts. One of our testers actually made an Excel spreadsheet. I mean, this is a love affair with a product that is changing people's lives, and that's going to be available starting tomorrow. Now, we're going to have a preliminary sale. In other words, if you order now, the product is on the way, but it's probably not going to be in our hands until, I'm guessing, about Wednesday or Thursday. But it's on the way. We got confirmation of it. It's paid in full. We don't owe anybody anything for it. If you order tonight or tomorrow, and you're one of the first people to get this in the shopping cart, you're going to get $10 off. That's a pretty good sale. It's actually 25% off. So it's $39.95. There are 80 capsules in the bottle. You take 1 or 2 capsules, depending on what your goal is. Now, some people are bigger than other people, and some people are going to need 2 capsules. Other people are thinking, well, I only need to lose 10 or 20 pounds. You might only need 1 capsule twice a day. It gives you a lot of energy, so you don't want to take this after you've had 2 cups of coffee in the morning. You want to wait until your coffee starts to wear off, but preferably take it a half an hour before 2 meals. Now, you can have a cup of coffee and still take the product, and I don't think you're going to have jitters or anything from being overstimulated. But you'll have to decide that. You'll have to see, because everybody's different. But I'm taking 2 capsules. I want to test everything we have. I want to see how it makes me feel. And I don't need to lose a lot of weight, but I do have a little extra bit of fat around my tummy that I've picked up over the last few years. And I'm telling you, my body percentage of fat has gone down. The pounds have gone down. And I feel great. I actually look forward to taking my capsules. And I have a cup of tea. I don't drink coffee. I have a cup of tea. And then I have my 2 capsules of TrimUp. And then get this, I have a cup of yogurt. One of those little, I think it's 5.3 ounces cup of yogurt. And that's my breakfast. And I'm not hungry until probably mid-afternoon. In fact, there have been times that I forgot to eat lunch at all. And it'll be getting close to 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I'll say to Kim, hey, are you getting hungry? And she said, didn't you have lunch? I said, no. And she'll say, well, you may as well wait till dinner now. We'll just eat an early dinner. It really, really, really has suppressed my appetite. I'm just not hungry. And we've had that happen with other people. Say, look, I just don't feel hungry. I'm not even thinking about food. If you're going to ever get a handle on managing your weight, the first thing that you have to accomplish is cutting back on the amount of food that you're putting in your mouth. Because we all know the formula, calories in, calories stored. Because if you're taking in more than you burn off, you're going to store it. Your body doesn't have any other choice. It's going to store it. And this is a way to finally give you a handle on that, managing, because your mind's not going to be thinking, what time is it? What time is it? It's almost time. I'm going to get to eat here in just a few minutes. And this is the great thing. You kind of forget about it. You get busy because you've got energy. Your mind is alert. You're focused. And it doesn't have you limited to, well, I'm not a coffee drinker. Well, it doesn't matter. You just pop these 2 capsules, 1 or 2 capsules. If you take 2 capsules a day, it's a 40-day supply. And some of you will find that 2 capsules is enough. If you take 2 capsules twice a day, it's not going to be more than, what is it, Randy, 20 days? It's about a 3-week supply. Now, we want you to take 1 day off, at least 1 day a week. If you're going to use this product and use it sensibly, we want you to take 1 day off. So this is going to be a product that can be tailored to your particular needs by just the number of capsules that you take. And I tell you, oh my gosh, I can't even begin to describe how many weight management formulas I've looked at, how many ingredients, how many manufacturers I've talked to, how many studies I've looked at, and to have this formula come together the way it did so beautifully, and to get this 100%, now this isn't a huge number of people, but 100% of them have all said, I love it. So we're excited about it. I think you're going to be excited also. And again, you can start ordering either later tonight or tomorrow. You get essentially 25% off to pre-order, and you're going to get it shipped to you when it comes in without paying extra shipping. So if you wake up tomorrow and you think, well, I need to order some more Aqualite Nianite and I want to get a canister of Vibrant, and I want to try that product. I want to be a pre-order and save the extra money, the discount, get the discount on it. We're not going to charge you extra shipping when it comes in. We're going to foot that. And Randy, I want you to just chime in. Randy was one of our testers, and I don't know if you want anybody else to say anything, but go ahead and tell them what happened for you and what happened when you also had a Vibrant.
Well, I'll tell you, it's kind of an interesting thing because, we all know that people say, well, gee, how do these diet pills work? What do they do for you? What do they do to you? Well, I got to tell you that when I first got the product, I got it late on, what is today, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. I got it late on Monday, so I never took any on Monday. But on Tuesday morning when I got up, I took 1 capsule. The sheet of paper that comes with it says to take 1 to see how you feel. Now, I'm a bigger guy. I could have taken 2 right away, but I just took 1 in the morning. Had my couple cups of coffee, and I took 1, and felt pretty good. And then about 11 o'clock in the morning, after I was talking to Fred, I decided to take another 1. And I had 2 slices of toast with peanut butter, like I always do in the morning. And then at lunchtime, I went to eat lunch, and I wasn't very hungry. And I ate a little something. As a matter of fact, I think I ate about I can't remember if it was yesterday or no, I think it was that day. I ate about somewhere around an eighth of a cup to a quarter cup, maybe a quarter cup of cottage cheese. And that night, had my normal supper meal. And I really didn't weigh myself that day, though I actually weighed myself yesterday morning. Was the first time I got on the scale. But yesterday morning I took 2 right away, and I never took any more throughout the day. But I took a Vibrant. This is what's really interesting, and I'm going to encourage everybody that orders these things to try this. I mean, I took 2 in the morning, and it definitely, I mean, let me tell you something. You feel the energy from it, too. This has got an energy factor in it. But it curbs your appetite. And if you think you're going to eat something, when you do, you'll just find out that you don't eat as much. But when I drank that Vibrant late, I would say mid-morning, almost noon, it was like somebody put this stuff on steroids. I mean, I had no appetite. I mean, none whatsoever. I had to force myself to eat something last night. And as a matter of fact, my roommate had made a pizza and asked if I wanted some of it. And normally, it's one of those little frozen pizzas, whatever's left over, I would just consume down. I ate 2 pieces, and I couldn't eat anymore. I was plump full last night after eating those 2 pieces, little pieces of that pizza. And so I'll tell you, this stuff is absolutely amazing. And I think that people, when you try this, you're going to be amazed at it because it's different than anything else that's out there. And you're going to see when Fred talks about it more on next Tuesday night. And when you get the product, you're going to see a proprietary blend of ingredients in there that are unlike anything else that's out there. And so this is not only just a product that is going to be simple to use. And what I mean by that is, you know, and don't get me wrong, I'm all for the diet coffee, and we're going to have the diet coffee. But even though there's a lot of coffee drinkers, there's a lot of people that don't drink coffee, or they're limited to drinking coffee, or maybe they don't want to drink any more coffee than what they're already drinking. But taking a couple of capsules is the simplest, easiest thing in the world to do, and it works. Let me tell you something. We have got a tiger by the tail here with this particular product. And people are going to take, on average, probably 1 to 2 of these a day. For most people, for somebody that's bigger like myself, you're probably going to be taking 2 to 3 of them a day. I don't think there's going to be very few people that are ever going to take 4 of them. So you're going to have somewhere around a 26 to a 40-day supply in this thing. But that's okay because it's actually designed so that you take at least 1 day a week off from it. Now, why do you want to do that? Simply to give your body a rest so that your body never becomes acclimated to any type of a weight loss factor that's going on. Because what this product's actually going to do is help to tell your body to activate something called bat fat. And you're saying, bat fat, Randy? It's called brown adipose tissue. This is the fat that's in your body that tells your body to burn the white fat, which is the bad stuff. And it activates that. Well, anytime that that's activated, over a period of time, you can become acclimated a little bit sometimes to these things. And so if you take 1 day a week off, it'll never, ever happen. That's why this stuff is packaged this way. So it's absolutely fabulous. You're going to love it. And, Fred, I don't know what more I can say about it other than the Tuesday night's call, guys. You're going to want to make sure you're on there because there's going to be some people that have tried this product beside myself that are going to be talking. And they're going to be telling you what's happened to them with this product. And I'm going to have more. And by the way, Fred, I made a Excel spreadsheet also. I'm keeping track of when I get on the scale. Good. Yeah. So that I can keep track as well.
Real people with real world results. And again, our goal is always to make it better, and you just have no idea how many hours I spent every day. I guess this goes back as well before the convention, and I've been looking at weight loss ingredients. Randy, we were talking about this when we first met on the phone. I said that I wanted to have a weight loss product, and you told me something that I never forgot. You said, Fred, if you can find something that can help me, because I've tried everything out there that you could possibly imagine, and I've not found anything that really works for me. You said, if you find something that will work for me, you're going to have $1 billion company. And I believe it. And I believe we found that one product with all these ingredients perfectly matched together in this proprietary formula that is going to help us become $1 billion company. Because of all the things that people complain about, what's that one thing, and especially this time of year when you kind of throw any diet as far as restricting yourself from having sugary foods or having more than what you really need to eat, it all goes out the window from Thanksgiving till New Year's. People have New Year's Day, what we call the syndrome of waking up to reality and realizing I've overdone it now for over a month. And the first thing that they think about on New Year's Day after they get over their hangover is, what am I going to do to get a handle on my weight? How am I going to get back into my skinny jeans? And we've got something to help people get what they want in terms of what they see in the mirror. We have a product that really, really has the potential to reveal the new you. So, Randy, we want to remind people once again, Tuesday night, product info call, 8 o'clock Central Time. If you want to write down this number, I'll give it to you. Otherwise, we're just going to have it for, we'll have it in the email. I'll just do that. I'll make sure it's in the email, then I'll send you out a reminder email as well. But it's the same number we used to use for our testimonial call. Well, Randy, I tell you what, I've had a lot of excitement today. Pardon?
We're not done yet. We got to call some numbers here.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm so glad you remembered. So we had a drawing last week. We had 3 people that received a book. And let me pull those numbers up to make sure you don't, or do you have them so we don't draw those numbers again?
I do, and these numbers are not the same ones.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do it.
Okay. I've got 3 numbers, and I'm going to call out all 3 of you. When you hear these numbers, those that have this number, stay on the phone after we discontinue the call. We're going to leave the line open because we'll need to get your information. Now, we have your information in the file, but if for some reason the number that's in our file is not the same as the number that you called in on, we need to make sure that we get your shipping information, your address, so we can ship to you. So the first number is 580-262-0007. 580-262-0007. The next number is 281-855-2850. 281-855-2850. And the last one is 715-225-8333. 715-225-8333. Those of you with those numbers, stay on the line. We're going to be ending the call. And
Randy,
Brett, if you have anything more to say, but we just want to make sure these people stay on the line when the call comes.
We have one more surprise. I don't know what's wrong with my memory tonight, but I'm thankful for Kim because she helps me. Kim has another announcement to make. So, Kim?
Yes, I just quickly want to mention also in the promotional products section of the store, we now, for the ladies, have bling T-shirts. And these are really, really cute. Oh, my goodness. They're vibrant energy drink bling T-shirts. And there's like 1,060 rhinestones on these on the logo of Vibrant Energy Drink. And if you want to see an actual close-up picture, when you click on the T-shirt, when you find it in the store, you will find on the extra pictures below the main picture, there is a close-up of the actual picture of the stones on a T-shirt so that you can see, because these other pictures that show you the different colors and the Vibrant logo on top of them are mock-ups. but you can see how bright and brilliant the stones actually look on these T-shirts when you look at the close-up ones that we have in the extra pictures. So you're going to have to allow, these are custom made as you order, and we're giving all of the profits that we make on the sale of these T-shirts are going to go to help women's charity. It's a shelter for battered women. So we figured that, if the T-shirts were just for women, wouldn't it be nice to give away 100% of all profits to help women in a battered that have been battered, and need help. So that was just a wonderful thing that came together, and it all just seemed to fit just really nicely. And you're going to have to allow about 2 or 3 weeks. Now, there could be a time where you might get these T-shirts in just a week, but we want to say 2 to 3 weeks right now because of the holidays and everything's kind of slowed down. They're custom made only when you order. So check those out, and they're just so special. I mean, they make great gifts for now. Right now, you might know teenagers or just yourself, you might want to give yourself one. So they're just real special and unique, one of a kind. So.
Okay, well, I think that just about wraps it up. I can't think of any other good news to share. But, Randy, it's been a pleasure again to be on the phone with all of our great, enthusiastic affiliates, and I'm just so excited. I have trouble sleeping at night because of the excitement that's going on around Basic Reset. And to see that increase in the number of people who earn commission, 70% in 1 week, that's huge. Now, I know there are a lot of company owners that cry at night when they have to give their money out to pay commissions, but I actually get so excited I have trouble sleeping. So we love to give money away. Randy, I thank you again for your help tonight, and I'll let you close out the call.
Okay, we're going to close out the call, folks. There's nothing more I need to say except remember those of you that I read off those numbers, stay on the line. I'm going to stop the recording and open up the line, so after everybody's done, we'll get your name and address as soon as the line opens up. So thank you all for being here. We'll see you next Tuesday night on the first product. What did you call it, Fred? It's not a testimony call. There'll be testimonies on, but what are you calling it?
Product info call.
Product info call. That's what we're calling it. And but folks, you're going to hear lots of different things on those calls. So make sure you're there. We'll get the number out to you. And remember, this call was recorded. Will be put out in an email to you along with the link that will be in the Basic Reset Freedom Group room shortly after the call is done. Thank you all for attending. We appreciate you. Keep your eye open on that store because it's going to show up possibly tonight, if not for sure tomorrow morning, and you'll be able to order that product. So we'll catch you later. Thank you all for being here. And wherever you go, there you are. Always make the most of it because nobody's going to do it for you. Good night, everybody.